All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just share some of my favorite parts of Google Classroom when it comes to organization. So I went ahead and I restored one of my last year's classes so you can kind of see how I organize my classroom, since if I were to go to my Tech Extravaganza classroom and I go to classwork, I only have week one because it's just an example class. So I'm going to go back to agriculture biology. As you can tell, when it was just stream, it was super hard to find things. There's not a whole lot of organization, etc. But classwork has been amazing. So if we go to that classwork tab, you can see that this is the way that I organized my class. Okay. Apparently, the school year, I was not naming it correctly, but you can tell that this is how I organized my classroom. So you can look at all topics, but maybe I changed a warm-up and I wasn't there or something. I had an area for that. So if I clicked on warm-ups, it would go directly to this. So I went ahead and I think I was gone, so I was giving students a reminder. As an agriculture teacher, part of the agricultural education model is SAE, which is Supervised Agricultural Experience. It's our projects. So we have to have our record book. And so anything that had the flag for AET was posted here. I had a specific one for lab presentations if there was something very specific to that. And then tests and quizzes, I think that's what I was going to do. It didn't end up being that way. That's okay. And then other, so things that didn't fall under each individual week, but maybe those kids needed all the time, could go there. But if we go ahead and click on a week, you're going to see that here are my assignments. So in week 2, it's like 2 days long. This is week 2. So this is the first full week of school last year. This was the directions for their first assignment about what is sustainable ag. If we move on to the third week, we can see that we're starting to get some more stuff loaded, right? If we go down to the 18th week, we've got lots of stuff posted. And so these students, because that's the way my classroom operates, is by week, they can go and say, oh, I need that resource from when we did leaf anatomy. And they look in their INB and they see that it was in week, what did I click on? Week 18. They can go to week 18 and it should be posted there. Okay, makes it a little easier for them. If we talk about classes and you're organizing your actual classroom, and actually before I do that, you can move these by, hold on. I'm going to go back to all topics. And I didn't realize it wasn't there. You can move up, move down. You can also grab it and drag. So if you want to organize that differently, just so you know. And that also goes for when you go to all your general classes. Obviously, this is not a class that I need. And so my first period is agricultural leadership, and I'm going to paste that there. My third period class is ag mechanics, etc. If you're an elementary teacher, you can organize them by the subject that you do first, the subject that you do last. When classroom first started, that was not an option. So that's a super handy way. It keeps me organized. It keeps the students organized. And the students can also rearrange their classes on their Google Classroom homepage. Okay, so just a few things about organization in Google Classroom that makes my life so much easier, and I hope it does yours too.